I completed Sea of Stars this morning with the proper ending, as they call it, where you get to actually fight the final boss properly, and it's pretty good. It's a very solid 16-bit style RPG. Like, it's got this beautiful pixel art all the way through. It is reminiscent and evocative of games like Chrono Trigger or Final Fantasy VI. It's got that same kind of combat system and stuff like the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga games on the DS, where enemies will attack you, and if you attack them and time your button press, you get extra hits in, do better combos, and you can press X at the right time to block any attacks. I'm currently in New Game Plus, which is why I have a lot more HP and MP than I normally do, but I figured this is the best way to avoid any potential story spoilers from my post-game save. But you are two main characters of Valere and Zale, and you explore the world. You fight monsters, you make friends, you lose friends. There's betrayal and heartbreak and deceit and lies and revelations. And there's little Metroidvania parts to it as well. Like one of the little things I saw on the far right there was a little grappling pole where you have to come back to the place from the game's tutorial in the post game to be able to get over there and get one of the items you need for the true ending. But like, there's stuff like those little poles and blocks you can move and other fun abilities you get that let you change the world around you in different ways. They can let you get access to more treasure and stuff. You know, it's a fun little RPG. The combat system is pretty fun and engaging, not super difficult. In fairness, I did have a couple of the relics on that boosted stuff like my XP gain and that, but it's quite forgiving when it comes to combat. Like, it wants you to experience a story and stuff like that. But I heartily recommend it. It is currently free with PlayStation Plus Extra or Game Pass, so you can play it if you have either of those services, and have a good time with it. Oh, and the music is also phenomenal. The boss music is one I'll be humming for weeks to come. I don't think there was anything else particularly exciting to say about it, but it's just a good, solid RPG. Like, the writing could be a little better. Like, it feels very much like it's been written by people whose English isn't their first language. There's some grammar stuff that could be changed or swapped around if they had a couple of people working localization for them. And there's a couple of characters that feel like they've got more resolution waiting for them by the time the game's done, is all I'll say. But yeah, I greatly enjoyed my time with it. I think it took me about 20 hours to get to the end of it. I can't go back to the title because there'll be spoilers there. Yeah, about 22, 23 hours, I think, to get everything that I wanted to done. And there's extra content there that I didn't touch. There's a mini game called Wheels that I am absolutely dreadful at, that was unlock some extra secret stuff if you manage to beat all the Wheels players. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move on and play more games. So yeah, if you've got access to it through the subscriptions, I'd heartily recommend trying Sea of Stars and seeing if it's your cup of tea. And if it isn't, then you need to get better at picking good video games, because it's good. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's not going to be for everyone. Like, the combat system is more interesting than most turn-based games, but there's people out there who just can't play turn-based stuff. So what can you do? But I recommend it, and it's one of my games of the year. But we'll talk more about that later. Thanks for watching.